Okay, this will be a shorter video. This one's about why I don't do abundance meditations. So an abundance meditation, like think about that. Think about what you're trying to do when you're meditating on abundance. You're trying to change your focus. And changing your focus is a good thing. But here's what's more important. More than just believing in abundance, realize you already have abundance within you. It's a lack of your understanding, your ability to see it. I'll give you a clear example. Okay, look at your heart right now. Put your hand on your heart. Realize there's an abundance of heartbeats. Your heart is going all the time. It's always giving. That's life. Life itself is always giving to you. Well, why wouldn't we then see every single aspect of our life as that? Because we've accepted a lot of stuff, inaccurate definitions. Look outside the window. Maybe you see a tree or you see the sun. Does it ever stop giving? Is there ever a lack of abundance with a tree or with the sun? No, it's always there. Isn't that amazing? So life is always giving. Life is for giving. Look at your heart. It's like the center of who you are. It's always giving. So where do we go wrong? My friends, we went wrong because we were programmed wrong. Programmed from early childhood to have lack and limitation, disbelief, for a lot of reasons. It's in there. But instead of doing abundance meditations, because that stuff, like, sure, it'll help you focus a little bit on abundance. But unless you're changing the structure behind it, behind how you're seeing it and dealing with it, you'll just go back to the same spot and it'll actually get worse. It'll actually get worse. So that would be like, imagine you're trying to change how your computer is programmed. That's like when you're trying to change your body, okay? You're trying to change how your computer's programmed, but you're just dragging and dropping stuff on the desktop. It's never gonna work. You gotta actually go back in, restructure how that hard drive's set up. I know that probably went over your head, and so I'll phrase it like this. There's some very specific tools and processes. We talk about it in the Self-Perfected group. It's a free group. You can join it. It's the best free group in the world. We give out better information than they do in $10,000 or $20,000 masterminds. It's all free for the community. Because our goal is we want to help you be your greatest self. And then as you're making more money, I want to help you plug into our community to create more leaders around the world so you can actually create a better community. And you can be that source of abundance for people where all the time you can be giving. All the time with no worry about getting stuff in return because you set it up right so it automatically is always coming back in because life is always here for you, okay? So that's why I don't do abundance meditations. They're a big distraction. It's a big distraction. Instead, I actually work on building how I understand the world so I can understand how the abundance is already here. I mean, think there's 7-8 billion people on the planet who all have varying degrees of money, right? That's a lot of money to be had. But here's the other reason why it works for me. It's because I've made the decision to not just care about myself. I've made the decision to realize the common sense that we're all literally in this together. We're all in this together. You can't fight it. So if you just have a bunch of abundance, but other people don't, and other people don't see that, at some point they're going to come knocking on your door. And how about we just set it up so that we all have different nodes of abundance, and then we can distribute that. That's a way better world. There's a lot of videos and stuff that I've made on like vision for the future of the world, like real vision, not this bullshit stuff out there of, oh, you know, everyone's just going to be free and running around and shit like that. It's like, they're like the zeitgeist and the whole movement. It's like they're missing so much because we have a money system that we have to change. But use your abundance that you have, that you've already been given, which is your life. Use that to then connect with the people in the Self-Perfected group and then get the right training so that you can rise up to a point of responsibility so we can actually then use the laws, politics, the media, and all of that to then really change the system. Because the laws that are running the world right now, that's the programming of the world. Right now, it's programmed for people not to have abundance. No amount of abundance meditations will change that. You change it by getting on the front lines and actually making the change happen. By talking to the right people and getting the right things passed. Okay. So if you like this kind of thing, you probably like the rest of my YouTube, but please give us a like, give this a share, leave some comments on your thoughts. Feel free to troll me all you want because I'm just going to keep making better and better content because our community keeps growing. Because what we have is proven time and time again, so it's unshakable. Now it's just spreading the message to more and more people. For the people who are awake, that spark of life is still within you. You haven't totally gone sideways and into lack and scarcity, but you can hear this. And I'm calling on the people who don't just want to be Neo in the Matrix, but they want to be Morpheus, help wake other people up. All right, thanks for tuning in. See you.